Good morning, everybody. So, it is Saturday. I meant to film this yesterday, but, life gets in the way. I didn't get the chance. I was busy finishing Fall Time from Mystical Diamond Art. Oh, it came out so pretty. I will post a picture of it in my Facebook group, which is Diamond Painting with Eskies, because I haven't figured out how to change the title of it. But that's okay. You can post any craft you would like in there. It doesn't matter what it is. You can post pictures of your furries and your children and grandchildren. As long as it's not a post that is mean or targeting to anybody, then I am perfectly good with it. So, we are working on Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Which the other day I made my son laugh at me so much because, I have my puppy Spooky Doo. So I was telling him that I had started this, and I went, well, I started Spooky Doo, and he goes, what? Mom, he's right here. And I'm like, oh my goodness, Scooby Doo. I thought it was kind of funny, and so did he apparently. But yes, Fall Time is stunning. If you are looking for a diamond painting that is a beautiful fall image, nice to work on, good glue, good diamonds, way more diamonds than you need, and the prices are really wonderful, please check her out at mysticaldiamondart.com. Amy is one of our own. She is a diamond painter and a cross stitcher, and goodness only knows what other crafting, and she's just a very, very nice young woman. So being in our community, being a small business owner from home, please show her some support. I am not sponsored by her. I do not get free canvases to review. I just really enjoyed doing that diamond painting. And she has some exclusive artwork from Josephine Wall and Gloria West. And I want every one of those Gloria West paintings. Oh my goodness gracious. Alexis, go check them out. When they get restocked, girl, you are going to want them. They are the most beautiful Native American imagery, and it's Native American women. So it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. Anyway, sorry I got off on a tangent there. But now we're doing my little Amazon painting that my son bought for me because I didn't have a Scooby-Doo stitching. I didn't have a Scooby-Doo diamond painting. I have things that are collectible, like the Pez container set that comes in the Mystery Machine box. I have the Laffy Taffy from them. I have strange little things. I used to have a beautiful cookie jar that was the Mystery Machine that was subsequently stolen, sadly, and it was an antique, so irreplaceable. But that's okay. You know what? That's okay. They are things. They're just things. Excuse the coughing, please. I am fighting this really, really, really hard in my chest. Oh my goodness. And if you hear any strange little scrambling noises, well, that's my invaders. They're driving me insane. I've chased a few out of the house, but yeah, sadly, it's going to come down to traps. It makes me sad because I don't like to hurt anything, and I probably will not do any harm to them at all. Just because conscience problem, So, the video is getting filmed a little bit later this morning because I have realized that when I watch my friend Natalia, which is Lovecraft Forever, and she is a huge channel, amazing lady, absolutely sweet, she diamond paints, she cross stitches, she does these little things with her daughter. She's just amazing. Amazing lady. Very, very kind. And just a generous heart. And those are very rare. Yeah. I'm just, if I start my day watching her, my day goes better. And she posts at 3 a.m. my time. So since I'm already up, I am waiting for her videos every morning. Now that little strange noise was my fluffers. My Fluffy's no fake. Oh, poor sweetheart. She's trying to decide what she's going to do. So sadly, I am out of cigarettes, and oh my goodness, I ran out of coffee grounds and coffee. I think I'm going to lose my mind, but there's nothing I can do about it. As far as the cigarettes go, I will be okay because of a peach flavored nicotine salt vape. This, a little disposable one that will at least keep me from going through withdrawal. Thank goodness. And it tastes good. So, here we are. Now, this color has a lot because it was down in here. There's a little bit of it in here. And it goes through the borealis, the sky. So, super happy about this. When I watched Natalia this morning, oh my goodness, she did a stitching video, a tutorial, and even after stitching for more than 40 years, I had never seen the method that she uses to start and finish her threads. And I will tell you what, the next time that I am able to get a stamped cross stitch, and I do like the same brand that she does, the Joy Sunday. I think they're wonderful. But the next time that I'm able to get a hold of one, which could be a long time, I'm definitely going to try those methods. Because you don't have to flip the canvas over. You can keep your stand upright, which is nice. So, she is working on a very pretty fall scene, which you guys know me in autumn. I love autumn scenes. I also love winter scenes. It's the seasons we really don't see here in Phoenix, but, you know, hey. Anyway. Actually, we kind of only have 2 seasons. Nice weather and weather that's too hot. And it all looks about the same around here, which is kind of nice and kind of sad, but, you know, hey. But she's trying to learn to stitch two-handed, which I stitch both one and two-handed. It depends on, you know, if I have my stuff in a hoop, then of course I'm stitching one-handed, but if I have a frame I can work on, then I work two-handed. And it was not that many years ago that I taught myself to stitch two-handed. I saw somebody doing it, and I was like, huh, I'm the least coordinated person, but I'm going to give this a shot. Least coordinated, but I can play piano and guitar, which is both two-handed activity. Outside of that, nope, pretty much in trouble. It's kind of funny. But, yeah. She made me just, I'm itching now for a stitching project. But it's going to have to wait at least till a week or two when I can pull one out. Probably after Halloween. Because, yes, I'm trying to finish up this month diamond painting with you guys, while I'm trying to figure out what the next drawing will be. And I have not quite made up my mind on which animal I will do next. So, it's whatever pulls at my heart at that moment is what it will be. So, there you go. Okay. Natalia, please do some long whipping chats, honey. I love listening to you when I start my day. She has such a soothing way of speaking. So what are you guys doing this weekend? I will be trying to chase mice out while I'm trying to stay away from them at the same time. And loving on puppies. And diamond painting. And my coloring book that was supposed to come got lost by Amazon. They never found it. So they're sending out another copy. And I am excited. So excited. It's my favorite coloring book artist. So, which is Johanna Basford. I absolutely love her artwork for coloring. Absolutely love it. I know a lot of you didn't know that I color, but I do when I'm not feeling well or I really can't get up and move around. And I have days where I have migraines, or if I'm not feeling well and I have to take certain medications, it makes my vision blurry. So, those are days I cannot diamond paint and I can't draw because I can't see well enough. And stitching is pretty much out of the question because I can't see well enough. So, those are good days for coloring. Very good days for coloring. It's just something I've always kind of done, you know, my private thing. But only when I'm ill, because I just don't have time for it any other time. My poor son, he has spent the last couple of days trying to help me to be a little bit, you know, feel better. But I'm kind of worried about the no smoke thing with him. More worried for him than I am me. Anyway, I'm sure that God will find a way to help. He always has. I am in an absolutely wonderful mood this morning, in spite of the fact that I've had, less than 4 hours of sleep. I don't know if it's that I'm so sleep deprived now that I'm starting to lose my mind or what the deal was. Oh. But I am expecting something today. And when I ever figure out who sent it, I would love to thank them. I do not know. I just know that something is on the way. And that's only because I have a postal service alert that tells me when there's a package coming. And sometimes one slips by me, but not very often. But it told me that something was coming, and I was like, well, who is this from? And I couldn't figure it out. So, whoever is sending whatever it is, thank you very much. That's so sweet. Oh, I need a drink of Diet Coke since I do not have but one sip of coffee left in my cup. I'm so sad. I'm going to be stuck drinking hot tea for a few days. We'll see if I can stay awake. Now, luckily, when I get sick, I am a tea drinker, but those are normally herbal teas. Thankfully, I do, however, have some Earl Grey, and I have some, black tea with vanilla. So, I will be alright on that level. It's just going to be an odd change. Europeans do it all the time. I'm guessing I can survive it too. I hope. Sorry, I heard something that I don't think was a mouse, and I'm hoping it was just a puppy shifting. If it was, it would have been Spirit, so that might have been why it caught my attention. There have been some strange sounds around my house lately that I know cannot be attributed to animals because, well, they just don't make sense. Whoops. No, I don't have a cover minder on today because I'm moving around the canvas so much. Okay. That would be counterproductive, actually, today. So I'm wondering, is this moon already kicking in and thinning the veil? Well, I know it's thinning the veil already, but how thin is it going to get this year with this moon? And how quickly? So I don't know. Could already be some spiritual activity. Now, I've been pretty immune to most of it for about 15 years. Ever since my dad passed away, I haven't really dealt with a lot of it. But prior to that, yeah, that was different. And it seems to be changing again. So I don't know. I do not know. Are you guys seeing any strange behavior in animals or people, or strange sounds that you really cannot make logical sense of around you? I always wonder if I'm just a nut, or if other people experience these things too. Or at least other people that I know. I know there are other people that experience it because, you know, that's why there's all the paranormal videos and movies and, yeah. But if it's anybody that I know, you know, other than, like, Omar Gosh, and I don't really know him, but we, you know, we emailed back and forth and messaged back and forth a little bit over the years. He's awesome. He's such a sweetheart. I started watching him when he had less than 10,000 subscribers. I love his videos, and I love his attitude toward life and helping others, and he's just, you know, I think that's just the kind of people that I gravitate to. You know, look at my Michelle. As ill as she is, she still worries more about all the knuckleheads, including me, than she does herself. She's just this incredible soul. And then, you know, there's Ashley, always looking out for others, always trying to make sure that, you know, anybody that she knows of that she can offer a hand out to, she does. She's just a good soul. And then there's Jill. Yep, we're going to have a discussion about Jill, folks. I know that for those of you who've been with me for a long time, you know what last year was for me and how that went. But over the last few months, I don't know if it's 2 or 3 months, so anyway, Jill reached out to me to apologize and explain. And I finally felt like, you know, I was settled enough with everything that I could hear her out. And we are good. It's nice to have my friend back. It really is. And, you know, we just talk about art. We talk about diamond paintings a little bit. We talk about her kitty, my puppies. You know, she's a very nice woman. So, if you do see her on my channel and you happen to be aware of what had occurred, please know that she's very welcome, and it's nice to have her back in my life. It really is. So, she kind of keeps me from getting lost in things sometimes when I'm overly stressed. And Michelle keeps me from strangling people sometimes. Because, you know, she's the person that I can talk to about absolutely everything. And I think everybody needs that person in their life. My babies keep me from killing people. So, yeah. If you ever wonder how I manage to be nice, even when I'm in so much pain, look at my babies. And now you know my secrets. I'm going to turn this a bit. Oh, you're hearing Supernatural in the background. Forgot I had it on. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, if I get a copyright warning, we'll know why, but I highly doubt that I will, because my big mouth runs over everything most of the time. But I will pause it, just in case. I just hadn't realized it was on. I'm so sorry. hopefully I won't get in trouble. It wasn't intentional, that's for certain. I just always have it running, the TV going in the background for the puppies when I am working on something and really focusing, like on drawing, or yesterday when I was just, my brain was really into finishing Fall Time, because I'd gotten to the point where there was not enough glue area left for the cover to stick. It was crazy. So I was like, okay, well, that means I have to finish it today no matter what. And I did. And I even got to do a little bit on this, so it was a busy day. Along with giving Snowflake a bath and giving me a bath, which did help my back a little bit. Yeah, that was a crazy busy day, but you know, that's when I put on true crime stuff or paranormal stuff that I don't have to watch. I can just listen. Usually it's true crime because there's nothing for me to watch there. It's just listen to the people. So that is the stuff that I listen to. I don't really have a thing for podcasts. I don't know why. I just don't. So I'm kind of a jump in there and just tell me what the deal is. So I listen to those. And I have certain channels that I do this with. There are a few that I will stop what I'm doing and watch. Or I'll save them until, you know, bedtime when I'm no longer working on anything. And then after I talk to Michelle, I'll put one of them on while my medicine kicks in and I go to bed. Or like last night, I'm so exhausted that I put one on and I see about 2 minutes of it. Sorry, I smacked you with the diamond painting pen. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's been happening quite a bit lately, where I just fall asleep because I'm so exhausted. And then I just can't stay asleep for very long, so yeah, I'm going to have to call my doctor, and I think they're going to have to alter my medication for sleep, because it's supposed to keep me asleep for about 4 to 8 hours, and it was doing about 6 hours, and nope, it's dropped to the 4-hour limit. Don't know why, it just did. And my hip, oh my goodness, my left hip is just driving me insane. I think that's a sign I'm getting old, folks. Or that I already got there, you know. If you guys could see how much gray. Oh my goodness. The whole front. I have this strip of gray, and then there's a bunch on top. It's making me nuts. I'm like, oh my goodness, can I please have some hair color? But so the next time you see me, yep, it's, if my hair is down, you'll see how white my hair is turning. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, because the underside is just deep auburn, but yeah. It's kind of funny. By the way, my lovelies, keep your eyes open on Halloween for a surprise on my channel. Keep your eyes open. You're going to need to. Yes, you will. I can't wait. It should be a very fun thing to do with you. Doing a lot of single placing on these diamond paintings lately. I don't know why. I do multi-placing too, of course, because, you know, like these areas, that's multi-placing galore. But where it's like this and it's in strips, I seem to just go, oh, well, I'm already working on the single placer, just stick with it. I'm trying to get comfortable, I'm so sorry. Ow. That is making my back, every time I cough, ooh, my back right above my hip is spasming. And then I have to try and remind myself to breathe. Oh my goodness. I don't have someone in the house like Michelle does to tell her, breathe. which drives her insane. It's so funny. Yeah. The grandbabies are doing good. Yesterday was the first day that my tiny grandbaby, Charles, had something other than just formula. He got a tablespoon of baby cereal in his formula because I was nagging at my daughter to do this because, she's saying he's not sleeping steadily like he was. And I'm like, because his belly's going empty. He's getting to an age where he needs something a little thicker to stick to his tummy. And she was like, oh, but I can't. I'm like, Sarah, good night, young lady. Let me tell you, all three of you survived. I survived. Bob and Boyce survived, which is my dad and my uncles. I said, Grandma fed us mashed potatoes at 4.5 months old, and we lived. So, yeah, I kept nagging her till she finally gave in. And within minutes of finishing an 8-ounce bottle with a tablespoon of baby cereal in it, he was out. So, neener, Grandmama was right. I needed to get Mom to just kind of give him something. I don't know if it's so much that it thickens the milk as it is, it's a grain that will stick to his little tummy. So, yeah. He's a cutie. And then there's my sweet boy, Danny. My little man. He is awesome. He's doing so good. They are schooling from home, so remote learning, not homeschooling. It's quite a difference. He's online with his teachers, on school days, and he's doing very well with it, but Sarah says it's hard to keep him focused because he's not in the classroom. And I'm like, that might be what was going on in the classroom too. You need to talk to his teacher and ask her. So, and the teacher is out sick right now, so we will see. Hopefully next week she'll be back and my daughter can find out. But yes, he gets all excited when he hears my voice, and it distracts him, which worries me, so he's just a little sweetheart, and he loves his grandmama, and I love him. He's so sweet. He calls me grandmom. I don't know why, but that's what he calls me, so okay. We tried to correct it for years, and he just, nope. He wasn't having any of it. And she plays my videos sometimes as for the kids so they can hear my voice while they're doing whatever they're doing. Like Charles, so he knows Grandmama's voice. Because with everything that's going on in the world, of course, I can't be there with him. Or force his mom to let me kidnap him for a few hours. Which is what I want. But we have to get through Daddy to let me keep my youngest grandson along with my big grandson. I want my babies. It's funny. At least I think it's a bit funny. That's just me. I am hoping to finish this one up within a day or two. But there are things going on outside of that, so I don't know how it's going to go. Oh, it's driving me nuts. I can't get the diamonds to sit where I want them. In the tray. Which is unusual. But I think it's just because there are so many diamonds in this package. And I am working extreme cross country. Which means that I'm taking the color and doing the entire canvas of that color. Or that color across the entire canvas is a better way to phrase it. And I'm doing this because, yeah, I don't have any more storage, you guys. I need more Harbor Freight Oh my goodness, I need more Harbor Freight. Big time. So, hopefully at some point. So I'm not bothering to kit these up. I'm just working color by color. It's a small painting anyway. The canvas size is 30 by 40. I think this measured 24 by 29. I think it was. So, basically 25 by 35. No, it was not by 29. That's another canvas. This was 24 by 34 or 33, right in there. So, you know, and they stated canvas size, so I knew it was going to be a little bit smaller, but I'm good. I think I needed a little one to work on for a couple of days to just be easy to handle, because, you guys, I have a big canvas problem. I do. I love to do the gigantic paintings. But I'm like that with my stitching. I like big stitching, too. I don't know. Maybe someday my brain will kick in and go, lady, you're getting too old to keep taking on these big, huge projects. And I've been doing a lot of starts with you guys because of the few things that had been sent to me for review. I wanted to check those out. Plus, we had, you know, the interruption of Halloween season. I know most people consider Halloween a day. Nope, it's a whole month for me. It's a whole month. My kids laugh at me so much for it. Now, my youngest daughter, she's just like me. Halloween's her favorite, and she would live inside of Halloween month all year long if she could. She's such a cutie. If you wonder who I'm talking about, I have 2 daughters and a son. My son is my middle child. So, my youngest daughter is the mom of my grandbabies. And what does that sound? Okay. And she is so much like me. If you look back last year, there were a few live streams where she was on video singing with me. We were both singing for you guys. So, that was kind of fun. So, you guys have seen Sarah. You've never seen my oldest child. You've seen my son. But my oldest child is like me. She's kind of camera shy. And for her, she's even more camera shy. It's just, she's shy, period. Yeah. She is my 32-year-old. See, this is when you know you're old, is when your kids are in their 30s. You're kind of going, oh my God, really? Really? I remember when you were little babies. And it doesn't feel like it was 30 plus years ago. It's so odd to look back at it like that, you know, and go, good Lord, you guys, it seems like you were just little ones. And then there's moments where it's like, oh, I remember, you know, last week they were in high school. Yes, folks. For those of you that are my younger viewers, this is a sign that you are getting old. When you start looking at your children that way and going, my goodness, weren't you just in high school or weren't you just in college? You know, then you know. Yep. Just accept it at that point. And you've got a head full of white hair, you know. Oh, it's something I have to laugh about, because otherwise I think I'll look at it and go, oh, wow, I'm old. I don't really want to have that attitude, you know. So try to be positive and understand that that just means I'm wise. That's how I got all of these gray hairs. I think every one of them represents some lesson learned in my life. So, or some incredibly stressful moment, maybe. Because we all have a lot of those. But I was born with a patch, a little bit of white hair, a little streak in my hair. So maybe I'm just an old soul. Who knows? If you believe in reincarnation, maybe that's the case. Oof. I'm just smacking everything today with the tip of the pen. First you guys, now the edge of the tray. And yes, I'm just single placing because right now that's faster than switching back and forth between multi-placer, single placer. Because that's what I would have to do, go back and forth, back and forth. Oops. I think we are going to finish this color together. And I needed to let you guys know today that watch for Halloween. Just keep your eyes open. I have a surprise for you. It's nothing huge, but I think you'll enjoy it. I hope you'll enjoy it. I hope you can be there with me. Sounds like a racetrack out there. In fact, I think I read something about there is a racetrack nearby. Why it would be running at this time of the morning, I have no idea. None at all. But sometimes in the evenings you can hear what sound like street racing cars. And I think that's what the track is. It's for street racing cars. People who build those silly looking things. And if you're into them, that's cool. I'm just not into race cars. I'm a truck kind of girl. No, I've had cars. My Camaro, my Infiniti. You know, things like that. But I miss my Camaro, and I really miss my Infiniti. That was such a nice car. Too bad the electrical system died eventually. Once they told me it was going to be worth more than the value of the car to replace the electrical system, I went, nope, we're done. Game over. Sold it for scrap. Because I was just like, nope, done. I'm trying to get to this one little stray that's down here this low. Okay. And then I can come back up some. Come on, cover. I don't want you to come off now. It's too soon. Get my hair off there. Usually it's puppy hair. Apparently today it is Mama Esky hair. And there's puppy hair in the tray. Oh no, it's one of my hairs on the pen. That's what I keep seeing. I'll be darned. What the heck? I don't know. Strange, but, you know, hey. We shed just like animals do. Because we are animals. I've heard people get very upset when they're told that they're animals. And I'm like, you are a mammal. Goodness gracious. And that's a good thing. Puppies and kitties are mammals too. That's why we bond to them so well, because we're the same sort of creature. Oh my goodness. I'm just not all that talkative today. I'm sorry, everybody. I thought I was. But maybe I'm just chit-chatty enough. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, can I have that diamond, please? Thank you. Oh, that was odd. I stood it up on end somehow. Yeah. Ooh, that was weird, too. Fluctuation in electricity. That's why the light dimmed and came back. Must have been like the compressor on the air conditioner, I'm guessing. Everything seems a little spookier right now. Have you noticed that? At least it does to me. It's like things that I normally probably wouldn't pay any attention to, I'm noticing. At least I hope that's what it is. Never know. I'm trying to find out if the Apache have a creature that they believe in, or the Akchin have one, or the Odom people, Tona Odom, something like that. I usually can say all of them, because I'm wondering if there's one near here that I need to worry about this time of year. Ugh. I think I'll be researching it a little more, but I haven't found anything about strange creatures known to be in the Phoenix area. Oh. Unless, of course, you count me, you know. I keep stopping for a moment to stretch my back. It's gonna be that day for it. Well, it already is that day for it. It was pretty bad yesterday. Today it's even worse. Stick that on there to hold the cover. How's that? That way, if it has an asthma attack, it'll be okay. I'm kidding. I really am kidding. I'm being silly is what it is. That tells you how tired I am. Yep, it sure does. Alright, I give. It's not wanting to work that way, so we'll go this way. I already asked you what you guys are doing this weekend, I think. Pretty sure. And I told you what we're going to be doing is cuddling up in bed. Well, that is barring any seizures. We will be snuggling in bed quite a bit. And trying to ward off mice. Oh, I've never had this problem, and it is freaking me out. First time I've ever had mice in my house. I'm 50 years old. It took that long, thank God. So now I'm just trying to figure out how to deal with it in a way that's safe for my puppies, my babies. So, yep, that's been my focus lately, is doing the creepy creature videos, finishing fall time, and trying to rid myself of invaders safely. So, I read that, you know, if you want to dispatch them, what you can do is put down instant mashed potato flakes on your floor or in a little container in dark spaces, and when they eat it, it sadly causes their stomachs to explode. I don't know, that's a nice way to do that. It doesn't sound very humane to me. So, sounds effective, but not a nice way to go. Ugh. Makes you wonder what they do to our stomachs. Instant mashed potatoes. It's a scary thought. Not something I eat very often, but, you know, once in a while. when they have the yummy flavored ones, I'll grab a couple because they're like $1. And it's enough for Nicholas and myself, so. Now I'm kind of afraid. I know I'm not a mouse, but still. It's kind of creepy. Oh, well, let's see. I don't know if I'm even going to finish this color with you because I'm sure this video is getting very long with me not having a whole lot to talk about. Oh, something weird happened with my YouTube last night, my channel. I had comments from Alexis and a comment from Natalia, and it told me they were there, and I went to respond to them, and it suddenly said that they weren't there, and I'm like, wait a minute. And I could see that they had been there, but they were grayed out on YouTube Studio. It's like YouTube removed the comments, and I have no idea why. None. It's freaking me out. Whatever that was, go away. I think it was just my blankets, but still. Ugh. This is what I'm doing. I'm staying up on my bed and freaking out. Going, stop moving. Just leave. And they probably are in the process of leaving, and I'm just... Ugh. I think I need more vinegar and cotton balls. Watch me running around the house, frenzied, throwing it in every little dark space. That's pretty much what I've been doing. Like I said, I'm going to have to clean up a lot of cotton balls when this is over. My goodness. Excuse me. Yes, lots of cotton balls. Oh my goodness. I am laughing at myself in the situation, not about the situation itself, but finding some levity in it is a good thing. It at least makes it survivable. I think this is going to be cute when it's done. Very, very, very cute. I'll probably do one more color on this today, because that'll be 3 colors today, if I do one more. And then I'll try to convince my brain to let me go back to sleep, but I doubt that it will. Because that's what it is, my mind starts running, and then sleep is over. I think everybody has that happen sometimes. But if you're an insomniac, it happens a lot. I just don't know why. I think this morning was really my hip and back were locked up and it woke me up. Because I was laying on the side I'm leaning on right now, and yeah, my body's not appreciative of that right now. But I can't stay on the other side for too long, and I can't lay on my back for too long. Ugh. Talk about a catch-22. There it is, you know? So I just have to shift a lot. Mouse, go away. I think that's going to be the theme of all of my videos for the rest of the month. Mouse, go away. Because I hear it move, and it's freaking me out. Okay. Alright, that movement was my snowflake, thank goodness. Maybe she hears them too, I don't know. Probably. I know when Chrissy's awake, she is not pleased with them. It or them in the house. I don't know. I know we got one that left, and I presume that where there is one, there are more. So, especially if there's a breeding boom like they are talking about for the southwestern United States. We just had the, like, ideal weather conditions for it, sadly. And because people were, not doing a whole lot, construction was about the only thing still going on in our area. And when they're building something, it uproots these creatures from their homes, and they look for somewhere else. And then the perfect storm is the neighbor with the dog food outside. So, lovely. I think they need a container for their dog food. Maybe I'll get them one for Christmas if I can. I can tell you what I do not want to have is a Christmas mouse in the house, because hopefully by then they will be long gone and smart enough to leave me alone. I may have to ask Dusty to come back with his snakes for a week. He doesn't let them loose in my house, believe me. They are venomous. But I guess that if they can smell the pheromones from the male, which means you have to have a male and a female, and they don't need to be in the same cage, but you have to have them both in the house, then the mice will run to get away from the smell. So, I may ask Dusty, would you come spend a week here with your snakes, please? Because, yeah, that'll chase them out of the area, believe me. Hey, we finished the color. I'll be darned. Yay! That was quicker than I expected. My goodness. That was much quicker than I expected. This is such a cute image. Scooby and Shaggy on the Mystery Machine. Oh. Well, everybody, I think that is it for today. If I get anything that comes special, I will film it for you. I thought maybe, put it up the same day, but now I'm thinking, nah, then I don't have to do a whip and chat tomorrow. Because I don't like to work on Sundays at all. It's my thing. That's my day that I like to have to myself, and lately that's not what's been happening, and that's okay. But it is my preference to have that day with just hang out with my puppies, turn on some TV, chill out, snuggle, and work on whatever I want to. And sometimes we just snuggle. That's the whole day. And that's a good thing. So you guys, please have a safe and wonderful weekend. I love you all very, very much. And my thoughts and prayers are with you. Just be careful, please. It's a dangerous place out there. But I will talk to you again next time. Bye-bye.